Hello to the people of Trinity and beyond. This is BJ. It is Wednesday in Holy Week, and happy Easter. What a pleasure it is to be with you in this way. I haven't been with you through a video conversation in a few days. I was so grateful to have so many clergy who did this during Holy Week, folks who've been friends and clergy, parts of the Trinity community for so many years. It was really a wonderful chance to share in that ministry with them. I missed being with you on Easter Sunday. But even so, it was still Easter, and I still had a profound sense that we were all together celebrating the resurrection, basking in that moment of joy as the tomb is revealed as empty, to know that Christ is risen and to know that we are the people of God together. So happy Easter to each and every one of you. I'm still in that place. It's not the Easter that we wanted, but I'm still feeling that rich sense of joy. I hope you are too. I want to share with you a little of what we'll be doing for the next few weeks. We had live streamed up until Palm Sunday. So we were actually shooting it live and broadcasting it over Facebook Live. Easter Sunday, it was a pre-recorded service, as you could probably tell, recorded in chunks and then edited together. That's what we're going to continue to do going forward. The reason for that, two reasons. One, we want to make sure that those people participating in the service are as safe as possible. And this way we can each record from our own homes. That means we won't be in the chapel. We have loved being there. I've loved being there. Folks have said how much it meant to them to see the chapel and the cathedral in the midst of all this. And that's been important, but now we're going to take that extra level of precaution. And also it's a chance for us as the cathedral to model the importance for everybody in all aspects of our life together to stay home, to stay safe, and to be well. We're also going to celebrate Earth Day this coming Sunday, as is a tradition at Trinity. We'll be doing many of our prayers. We'll have some ministry moments from folks who have been participating in those ministries. A chance to celebrate creation as a gift from God. So I hope you'll join us for that as well. That, of course, is going to be at our Trinity YouTube channel, Trinity Cleveland. It'll be available through YouTube as well as on the front page of our website. Now, I want to say a little bit also about what liturgical form we're going to be using. It has been our practice for a good year and a half to use different Eucharistic prayers in different seasons. So sometimes we use enriching our worship. Sometimes we use the Book of Common Prayer. Sometimes we have used the more expansive version of the Book of Common Prayer, which affords language that is less gendered and more expansive in that way. What we're going to do this coming for Earth Day and actually throughout the whole of the Easter season is we're going to use the Book of Common Prayer, and we're going to use Prayer A. The reason for that, not only have we not used that form in a little while, is simply because so many people are worshiping from their homes, and many Episcopalians have a Book of Common Prayer somewhere on their shelf. I know that I do. I still have mine. I found as I was watching the Maundy Thursday service, which was a little bit strange because I was also the celebrant. As I was watching it, I didn't find myself wanting to download a piece of the bulletin. Rather, I simply wanted to reach for this Book of Common Prayer that was already on my shelf. I was given this when I was confirmed. I think I was 14, Holy Trinity Episcopal Church in Greensboro. That's the church that first drew me into the Episcopal Church. I've kept this ever since. I still use it almost every day as a part of my daily prayer practice when I say the daily office. So this is a real treasure to me. And many of you, if you've been confirmed or somewhere along the way have picked up a Book of Common Prayer, you'll have this on your shelf. I've always thought that to be able to simply use a book rather than create a bulletin, even though I know how important the bulletins are, I always thought, that's actually creation care as well, to not have to print more paper. And so Earth Day, you can celebrate it by not printing more paper if you happen to have a Book of Common Prayer. Now we will make available online our bulletin so that you can print it out, or you can get your tablet and print out on a PDF and use it as a PDF. I also happen to have, now I'm going through all my prayer books, I still have this. I brought this home with me. This is my prayer book hymnal. It's the Book of Common Prayer plus a hymnal. And even though Trinity, we always use paper bulletins. Everything we need is in there. We sometimes, our hymns are often printed in there as well. You might ask, why do I still carry my Book of Common Prayer, this big old thing, into liturgy? Even sometimes the services are quite different than what we have in the prayer book. Why would I carry that in? Well, a couple of reasons. One is very functional, and that is this is essentially my toolbox. Sometimes maybe something doesn't get printed in the bulletin that's supposed to be there, through some fault of my own, but I know where in the prayer book I can find it, or something that approximates it, so we can still do the liturgy without a big disruption. Sometimes it's just helpful to read out of the book rather than out of the bulletin itself. But the other reason I carry this with me is I think it's really a pastoral reason. This book, I've now been a priest for 14 years. I've had this, you can tell it's sort of faded off. You can tell there used to be a cross there. Now it's just sort of two thorns, I guess. I have had this book in my hand in almost every service that I've led. And that means baptism. If you turn to the Holy Baptism, the pages are all crinkly and wet because some baby has splashed all over me, or some adult has done that as well. Actually, it's usually me. I pick up my hand out of the font, I move over, and suddenly, boom, we all get spritzed. I've carried this book with me through funerals, through services of confirmation and ordination, and of course through just the day in, day out, week in, week out process of celebrating the holy mysteries together. And so this is a treasure in its own right. So this is the book that I'll be using this Sunday to follow along as Adrienne celebrates from her home. And then it'll, of course, all be stitched together in one service that I hope is as meaningful to you as it is to me. I give thanks for your continued prayers. Hope you'll continue to hold one another in your prayers. Blessings to each and every one of you.